Hello everyone, welcome to the Monday edition of Take 5. Hope you had a blessed weekend, and I hope by faith that you are preparing to have a great week this week. This week on Take 5, we're going to be breaking down the message that I preached Sunday. That message was entitled Waste or Worship. I want to begin by reading a couple of verses of Scripture from John and Mark. They both tell the story that we're going to be talking about. And so let me read that and then we'll get right into this. It says, 6 days before the Passover, Jesus came to Bethany where Lazarus was, whom he had raised from the dead. And they gave a dinner for him there. Martha served, and Lazarus was one of those reclining at the table. Mary, therefore, took a pound of expensive ointment made from pure nard and anointed the feet of Jesus and wiped his feet with her hair. Mark and Matthew also tell us that she anointed his head as well. And the house was filled with the fragrance of the perfume. And there were some who said to themselves indignantly, why was this ointment wasted like that? For this ointment could have been sold for more than 300 denarii and given to the poor. And they scolded her. But Jesus said, leave her alone. Why do you trouble her? She's done a beautiful thing. You always have the poor with you whenever you want, and you can do good for them, but you don't always have me. She's done what she could. She's anointed my body beforehand for burial. And truly, I tell you that wherever the gospel's proclaimed in the whole world, what she has done will be told as a memorial for her. There were two different times that Jesus was anointed in this manner. One time was recorded in Luke 7, and it was an unnamed woman, a sinful woman that came into the house of one of the Pharisees in Capernaum. This happened in Bethany just a couple of days before his crucifixion. Now what transpired was Mary, the sister of Lazarus, came in there where Jesus was and poured this costly spikenard on his feet and on his head and rubbed them and washed them and took her hair and wrapped up the residue with her hair. The disciples, if you can imagine it, the church, scolded her for wasting this, saying the money could have been given to the poor. They saw it as waste, but Jesus said it's worship. He said it's a beautiful thing that she has done. Worship, we've got to learn, is not just something that we do on Sunday in a church service. It's not just a portion of our church service. Worship has got to become known as how extravagantly we love, live for, and serve God and His purpose for our life in everything that we do. Worship is a lifestyle. I don't just worship Him by raising my hands. I worship Him by how I give myself, my time, my resources, and all that I have. I worship Him by giving all of that to Him. When Jesus defended her by saying that what she had done was going to be remembered all around the world, His intent was that the preaching of the gospel should be something along the lines of the action that Mary had there, namely, that when people come to Christ, they're going to give themselves extravagantly to Him when they are saved. That's what He was saying. That's what He wants still to this day. Or you want to say it another way, you can say it like this, that through the preaching of the gospel, it should cause us to become aware of the true estimate of the worth of Christ, just how much He is worth and how much He means to us. That's what salvation should do. If Jesus, as declared in the parables, is the pearl of great price, if He is that treasure that's hidden in the field, then it's not waste to give everything that we have so that we can have Christ. That's not waste, friend. That is worship. He's worthy for us to devote everything to Him. So this story and today's time of devotion is basically about motivation. Why do you do what you do for the Lord? Basically, it should be this. We do it because we love Him and because He is worth everything that we have. All our time, our resources, our strength. This is how we were told to love Him. Love Him with all of our heart, our soul, our mind, and our strength. We were told to give Him everything. So at the end of the day, we need to ask ourselves, do I serve Him for the satisfaction that you get when you see results of serving Him? Do I serve Him just for helping others? Do I serve Him just so I can go to heaven and not go to hell? Or do I serve Him because I truly love Him? Our true motive must become that He is worthy of everything, and if I give Him everything, it's not waste, it is worship. Remember this, a life spent in selfless devotion and worship to God is not wasted, but a life spent only on yourself is totally wasted. Can I encourage you today, friend? Be like Mary and give Him everything you have. It is not waste, it is worship. That's how God will always see it. Hey, I hope you have a blessed day today. I look forward to being with you right here tomorrow on Tuesday's edition of Take 5. Until then, God bless you. Have a great day.